So first of all, a few words for those who haven't heard it before. I want to recognize the people that are behind the ribbon here as having an intrinsic and sacrificial contribution to the lane that we are standing on. And like my mother said, when you're decorating a room, every room has 6 walls. There's a floor and there's a ceiling. And this floor that we have put into Millrace Village is going to make it sparkle, and it'll be the biggest thing that happened in decades, if not 5 decades. It certainly was the most expensive thing that happened. And that's why we love having everybody's support. And you can see the bricks, that some of which have been installed. We are selling the bricks. We encourage you to buy one. And I just want to say, the Historical Society is on a roll, because this Thursday we are having the book launch of a 600-plus page book of the Northville history between the 50s and the 80s. Do we have Ellen here? Where's Ellen?
Here I am.
Ellen Elliott and her buddy Hugh Jordan have labored thousands of hours on putting that book together, maybe an hour for each page or something like that.
Many hours, yes.
And so we're having the book launch at Janetti's on Thursday, so check it out online. The Historical Society also has been the financial conduit for saving the log cabin, which occurred 3 weeks ago. We've moved it down to a safe place at the Downs, and of the whole 50 acres, that is the only thing that is still in existence. So we're proud of that, and to Mary Gilbert's legacy in having it built. And truly, the Historical Society and Millrace is the legacy that all of us, little or big, are a part of. It's from the past, but we're saving it for the future. It's the history, it's the people, it's the culture, and we have our 3 gentlemen here on the end. These are the guys, the general contractors for the lane, and so let's have a round of applause. And I don't know if I forgot somebody, well, live with it. And I was thinking, you need a bigger scissor than this to trim my mustache. We'll use it on the ribbon. Brian, your turn.
Can I have that proclamation live? We're all here today, as we said a little earlier, because it's a special place. This is a special place for all of us. When I became the mayor, I didn't know I was the Justice of the Peace. I've done 69 wedding ceremonies right here between the gazebo and inside. This will enhance this whole area for when it's raining and what have you, but this is a special place because Henry Ford had his honeymoon down here in the 1880s. He loved walking up and down the river so much that he and Clara and the Ford Motor Company donated this land at one time. This is the first milling area, and we're here because of all of our rivers. Today is a special day for all of us. Think about what this has been and what it can be in the future. I always say you have to know the past to kind of project the future. This is the future, and with that, I was asked to do a little proclamation that we read a little earlier that I got a hold of the governor on, and I'd like to read this again and present it to Bill and the whole Millrace organization. So with that, mayoral proclamation from the city of Northville for the Millrace Village. Whereas the historic Millrace Village was created in 1972 by the Northville Historical Society to preserve our community's history for future generations. And they've been percolating since the 1960s, the Historical Society. And whereas the first grist mill in the community was located right here on this site to harness the river's power, an asset so appreciated by Henry Ford that he purchased the property before donating it to the city. And whereas this day recognizes a significant improvement to the village through the greening of the lane, through the installation of pervious brick lane bricks and rain gardens that will increase visitors' ease and access and safety, and will reduce flooding and runoff of the Rouge River. We have all these rivers, in Northville. The Johnson Creek, is on the other side. The Randolph Drain comes in right on the other side of Ford Field, and the upper and middle Rouge. So it's all about the water, isn't it? So, whereas the project was made possible through the cooperation of the Northville Historical Society, the City of Northville, the River Restoration Task Force, the River Restoration Task Force. We thank Nancy Darver for all she does each and every day. Northville Community Support Fund, the Southeastern Michigan Council of Governments, SEPT. I actually presented this, and we had a sizable amount coming from them. Everybody is part of this because we are connecting everybody in Southeastern Michigan. Going north, we will connect on pathways to Mackinac City, going south to Ohio. That is why we're so fortunate to get support from different organizations. Now, whereas this unique living history that we're in here, a museum that we call in Northville, the Hamlet in the Hills, or Switzerland of Wayne County, that's what we call Northville, is a place of reflection and will be a destination on the Riverwalk and featured in Northville's 2027 bicentennial. By the way, we had the biggest gathering of history in the state of Michigan for our centennial in 1927. We're looking to get it bigger than Ben-Hur by 2027. Ben-Hur, baby. So now, therefore, be it resolved that as the mayor of the city of Northville, I, Brian P. Turnbull, concurrent with the governor of the state of Michigan, do hereby proclaim September 15th, that is today, 2024, in the city of Northville, as Greening of the Mill Race Village Day, given under my hand this 15th day of September, 2024.
Woohoo! All right! Woohoo!
So now it's ribbon cutting time.
One more item before we cut the ribbon. Like I mentioned, this is the most expensive thing that Mill Race has ever undertaken and accomplished in good, I think in good this presentation here. And I would like to mention that that is due to significant grant of $105,000 that came to us through the mayor and through help with Nancy Darga and through the Lowrys with a trust bequest, and then many private individuals as well as the people who have been buying bricks. And by the way, the brick thing is not over. We will be selling bricks for as long as there are only 42,750 bricks.
I appreciate that. There's plenty of bricks for you. There's 5 generations of Turnbulls. I think we need 5 bricks. I have 1 already in there. We need more. All of us need to get those bricks, don't we?
All right, yes.
Shall we?
Get one side.
And everybody kind of reach in like we're all cutting together. 1, 2, 3. Woo! Thanks for getting us all ready. We'll get another cut.